Hi, this is Abdul Math Academy. Today we are going to discuss the MCQs of ETA, NUST, GIK and FOSS about the complex number. Here we discuss the complex number, order, pair, power of iota, multiplicative inverse, rectangular form to the polar form, argument or angle of a complex number, De-Moivre's theorem, and some ETA MCQs on the complex number and its identities. First of all, a complex number is a number that can be written in the form of z is equal to a plus iota b, where is a real part denoted by re of z and b is the imaginary part denoted by im of z. Eta trap: both a and b are strictly real number, then imaginary part is b, not iota b, and iota is the imaginary unit defined as iota square is equal to -1. Next, a complex number cannot be plotted on a traditional one-dimensional number line. It is defined as a point or a position vector in 2D space called orgone diagram or a complex plane. The real axis represent the real the x-axis represent the real axis and y-axis represent the imaginary axis. The power of iota: as iota is equal to -1 square root, so iota square is equal to -1, iota cube is equal to minus iota, and iota power 4 is equal to 1. The 4-step rule: divide any larger power of iota by 4, then took its remainder as iota power in iota power, that is iota power n is equal to iota power r. The sum of any 4 consecutive power of iota is always 0, that is iota power 100, 101, 102 and iota power 103 is equal to 0. Conjugate and modulus: for any complex number a plus iota b, its conjugate is a minus iota b and its modulus represent a distance from the origin, and z modulus is equal to a square plus b square whole square root, real part square plus imaginary part square whole square root. The important points: z into z conjugate, complex number multiplied by its conjugate equal to z absolute square. Similarly, z1 into z2 whole absolute is equal to z1 absolute into z2 absolute, and z power n whole absolute is equal to z absolute whole power n. Multiplicative inverse shortcut: as multiplicative inverse of a complex number z is 1 by z, or z inverse is can be find shortcut as z conjugate divided by z absolute square. The argument or amplitude: the argument depend entirely on the quadrant of complex number fall into. First, calculate the reference angle. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of b by a, or alpha is equal to tan inverse of y by x. Then apply the quadrant rule. If complex number is in first quadrant, then theta is equal to alpha. If complex number in second quadrant, then theta is equal to alpha minus pi minus alpha. If in third quadrant, then pi plus theta or minus pi plus theta or alpha. If complex number is the fourth quadrant, then the angle is 2 pi minus alpha. The complex cube root of unity: 1 omega and omega square. Eta frequently feature questions on omega. One, that is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. By rearranging, 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square, and omega plus omega square is equal to -1, and omega cube is equal to -1. De-Moivre's theorem: as cos theta plus iota sin theta whole power n is equal to cos of n theta plus iota sin n theta. The De-Moivre's identities are: 1 plus iota whole square is equal to 2 iota, 1 minus iota square is equal to -2 iota, 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota is equal to 1 iota, and 1 minus iota divided by 1 plus iota is equal to minus iota. These are some shortcuts. The conversion of the complex number from rectangular to polar form. Let z is equal to x plus iota y or a plus iota b, then its polar form is r of cos theta plus iota sine theta, where r is the magnitude of complex number xk plus yk square root and theta is the angle that can be found as tan inverse of y by x. The first, if the argument of a complex number is alpha is equal to r, theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x, then the quadrant rules apply. Or if complex number is in first quadrant, then theta is equal to alpha. If second quadrant, then theta is equal to pi minus alpha. In third quadrant, the angle is pi plus theta, and fourth quadrant the angle is 2 pi minus theta. These angles can be calculated by using where the complex number lies in. Then the some shortcuts. If the complex number is pair positive real number, then theta is equal to 0 degree. If the complex number is pair negative real number, then theta is equal to 180 degree. If complex number is pair positive imaginary number, then theta is equal to pi by 2, and the complex number is negative pair imaginary, then theta is equal to minus 90 or minus pi by 2. Here are the some MCQs. The multiplicative inverse of a complex number z is equal to a plus iota b is a by a square plus b square minus iota b by a square plus b square and a by a square plus b square plus iota b divided by a square plus b square, a square plus b square. Its shortcut method is when we find the conjugate of any complex number, we rationalize the denominator by multiplying its conjugate. As multiplicative inverse of z is 1 by z, so multiplying and dividing by a minus iota b, by simplifying we get the answer a divided by a square plus b square minus iota b divided by a square plus b square. So the correct option is option number A. Then the second MCQ is iota power 9 plus iota power 19 is, its correct answer is 0, option A. If we have the higher power, then we divide power by 4, then the remainder, the iota power remainder is equal to that power. Iota 9, if we divide by 4, the remainder is 1, then iota power 1 is equal to iota. If we divide 19 by 4, then the remainder is iota cube, which is equal to minus iota, so iota minus iota equal to 0. Then the next MCQs is, if z is equal to minus 1 minus iota, then the argument of z is, as the real number is minus 1 and imaginary number is also minus 1, first we find the angle, that is theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x, that is minus 1 by minus 1 whole absolute is equal to tan inverse of plus 1, so tan inverse of 1 is equal to pi by 4. As the complex number minus iota minus 1 is in third quadrant, then its angle is minus pi plus pi by 4, that is equal to minus 3 pi by 4. The next MCQs is, the sum of all cube root of unity is 0, that is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. as we have the value of omega minus 1 plus iota under root 3 divided by 2, and omega square is equal to minus 1 minus iota under root 3 divided by 2. By adding 1 plus omega square, we get the value 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So correct option is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Which of the following statement about the complex number is correct? The modulus of a complex number is always non-negative, which is correct because the modulus of a complex number will always positive. The conjugate of real number is a number itself, because in complex number in conjugate the sign of imaginary part changes. The reciprocal of iota is minus iota. Correct all of these. So the correct option is all of these. The next MCQs is the principal argument theta of the complex number minus 1 minus iota under root 3 is, as here real part is equal to minus 1, imaginary part is equal to minus under root 3. So theta or alpha angle is tan inverse of y by x or b by a, which is equal to minus under root 3 by minus 1 is equal to tan inverse of under root 3, which is equal to pi by 3. As minus 1 minus iota under root 3 lies in the third quadrant, so the angle is alpha minus pi. In third quadrant, angle also can be written as pi plus theta, or alpha minus pi, which is equal to pi by 3 minus pi, which is equal to minus 2 pi divided by 3. So the angle is lie in third quadrant, which is equal to minus 2 pi divided by 3. The principal argument of the complex number z is equal to minus 1 minus iota under root 3 is. Similar question. First we find the principal argument, which is equal to tan inverse of y by x or tan inverse of b by a, which is equal to tan inverse of under root 3, which is equal to pi by 6. As minus 1 minus iota under root 3 lies in the third quadrant, because both real and imaginary part are negative, so lies in the third quadrant. So theta is equal to alpha minus pi, which is equal to pi by 3 minus pi, and so theta is equal to minus 2 pi divided by 3. The value of sine pi by 6 plus iota sine pi by 6 is we use the De-Moivre's theorem, that is cos theta plus iota sine theta whole power n is equal to cos of n theta plus iota sine of n theta. Here n is equal to 6, so cos n theta written as cos 6 into pi by 6 plus iota sine 6 into pi by 6, which is equal to cos pi plus iota sine pi. Cos pi is equal to minus 1 and sin pi is equal to 0. So the correct option is minus 1 plus 0 is equal to 0. So the correct option is option B. The next MCQs is the polar form of a complex number z is equal to 1 plus iota is. The polar form of a complex number is r of cos theta plus iota sine theta, where r is equal to z absolute, and z absolute is equal to a square plus b square square root. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, so r is equal to 1 square plus 1 square square root, and theta is equal to tan inverse of b by a. Tan inverse of 1 by 1 is equal to tan inverse of 1, so tan inverse of 1 is equal to pi by 4. So theta is equal to pi by 4. Putting the value in r of cos theta plus iota sine theta, we get r is equal to under root 2 and theta is equal to pi by 4. So polar form is under root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sine pi divided by 4, which is the polar form from the rectangular form. The next MCQs is the product of minus 4 square root multiplied by minus 9 square root is, as the value in the root is negative, so minus 4 square root can be written as iota 2 or 2 iota, because minus 4 can be written as minus 1 into 4 whole square root. Minus 1 square root is equal to iota, and 4 square root is equal to 2, and minus 9 square root is equal to 3 iota. So product of 2 iota into 3 iota is equal to 6 iota square, which is equal to 6 into minus 1, that is minus 6. So product of minus 4 and minus 9 square root is equal to minus 6. The next MCQs is the z is equal to cos theta plus iota sin theta, then z power n plus 1 by z power n is. Here we use the De-Moivre theorem, cos of n theta plus iota sin n theta, as z power n is equal to cos n theta plus iota sin n theta, and 1 by z is equal to z power minus 1, which is equal to cos of minus n theta plus iota sin of minus n theta. As cos is even number, so cos of minus n theta is equal to cos n theta, and sin of minus n theta is equal to minus iota sin of n theta. By adding them, we cancel the value of sin theta from both equations, so z power n minus z power plus z power minus n is equal to 2 cos of n theta, which is the correct option. The amplitude or argument of a complex number z is equal to minus 1 plus iota is, as the complex number is as a real part minus 1 and imaginary part plus 1, so theta or angle alpha is equal to tan inverse of b by a, which is equal to 1 by minus 1, which is equal to tan inverse of 1. So tan inverse of 1 is equal to pi by 4. So alpha is equal to pi by 4, as minus 1 plus iota. Real here the real part is negative, imaginary part is positive, lies in the second quadrant. So the angle is pi minus theta or pi minus alpha. So alpha is equal to pi by 4, so pi minus pi by 4 is equal to 3 pi divided by 4.